Hi everyone,
Hi,
I'm Stuart.
I'm Lisa, and this is our new saga on the rig.
Rig RV Life on YouTube and 1,000 Trails. We just arrived at Bay Landing a few hours ago from Lake Whitney. It's about a 2-hour drive. We got here at 12:30 and thought we'll be leveling up and getting ready and we'll have an early dinner. Well, what time is it now,
Well,
Lisa?
the thing is last week we were in freezing temperatures, so we were so excited to come here because the temperatures
70
warmed
degrees,
up.
70-ish.
Yeah, beautiful.
It was like 6 degrees, somewhere between 6 and 21 for the last 7 days.
So I want to tell you, Stuart, don't you think this last week was the most challenging week? And I feel like we're giving you like this downer of everything we're going through like this. I thought the last week was a week from hell. It's been really challenging. But Stuart and I were talking one thing again.
Sure picked the wrong week to stop
drinking.
Well,
one thing is we don't want a boring life like we talked about. So we've been having high highs and low lows. I was on the verge of crying like 2 hours ago.
The high's not so high and the low's like really low.
No, the highs have been good. We'll talk about, we've had some really major victories and breakthroughs this week, but it's been really challenging. Okay.
All right, so here we are, Bay Landing, beautiful campsite we got next to the lake. The challenge was that we couldn't level the rig. Took us about 2 or 3 hours and a trip to the hardware store to be able to get the rig leveled. So that was our first time we've had this challenge.
Which was weird about the leveling because every site we've been to has been worse than this.
But
like
it's kind
rocky,
of slopey when you look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of slopey.
But you don't know what it is. When you can't level a rig, you don't know if it's mechanical, you don't know what's going on, you know, so that's the stressful part of it for me.
So here we are. So let's talk about the last week, which was
we got to go through
complete disaster. So what's on your list?
So we got to talk about, well, my water. Wait, what's this one?
She has a list that we
Well,
can
I want to say one thing I wanted to point out. We brought our rig, to Texas. Texas is warm, the weather usually. We arrived at 85. So my main point is RV rigs aren't made for the cold. They're made for vacation land, warm, So when we arrived in Texas and the lowest degree was 9 degrees, it was hard on the rig, you guys. It was hard. So anyway, Lisa's disaster.
So let's talk about, so we had the water heater not working. I think we maybe mentioned that in the previous video, our water heater's not working. So we've had no hot water. We've been showering at the local showers for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So we got a guy in, I bought a new water heater, and I got a guy in to fix the water heater. Well, he broke the propane connection. He said it broke. He said he didn't break it, it broke. I said, I didn't break it, Lisa didn't break it, but it broke. So I had to jump in the car, drive off to actually second propane place, was able to remake a new 30-foot 350 PSI propane with the connectors on each side. So this dude then managed to take the old line out, which was a struggle, and put it back in, and at the end of the day he charged us for all of that. So I was a bit pissed off with the guy because we paid to have the water heater installed, which probably would have taken him a couple of hours, and instead we got charged, I'm going to mention the money again, it cost $1,400.
Well, the thing is,
plus $300 for the hose.
One thing about so far in Texas, it's like rural America, and I feel like I'm going back into the 50s. Okay, you Texans, it's awesome.
She looks like a cowgirl.
I know. We thought, well, let's put on our cowboy hats.
On.
I know. But it's like the town. Oh my gosh, Lake Whitney was so small. The town, and all these towns are like so. So I think there was only one mechanic in the whole town, and he was a nice guy. But I mean, I think we were overcharged, right? Because they know that's all you're gonna, whatever and stuff.
So anyway, we got the water heater fixed. I think so. The fridge wasn't working. The fridge was working, then it wasn't working, then it was working again, and I ended up fixing it myself.
Yeah.
I bought the parts.
Yeah.
And $600 for the parts.
So that was a major victory because Stuart, you know, we could have paid for labor, somebody to come in and do the labor on it.
It was a struggle, though.
But he was out, and it was so cold that day.
I think it was 19 degrees Fahrenheit that day,
but he
or 18.
did it. So first, and tell him about how you had to pull the fridge out, and then you put the first panel in.
I put the first controller in.
You didn't have the right tools. You didn't have the right tools.
Well, getting to the fridge is a story because you have to go from the outside, and it's a very small. It's about a 15-inch square panel that you have to open, and then to get to the controllers, another little panel. So we had to kind of tip the fridge forward inside the rig, which again, even there, we had to take wood off inside the rig. Anyway. It was an arduous task that took me about 6 hours, but we got it fixed. So the fridge is working. Now we got the water heater working, and then we go, okay, let's do the laundry. Well, now we find out that the washing machine's not working.
And that passed inspection, you guys. The laundry did great. And again, you know, we're in a small space, and Stuart's got to lift the washer and dryer out, which I'm afraid he's going to break his back. And so the washing machine's not working.
I did confirm the power outlet for the washing machine was behind the dryer, so I had to take the dryer out, which is up here, to get the to check the power going to the washing machine. So what I did confirm was the power's going to the washing machine. But anyway, let's go back to the flood.
Oh, so this is the most, I think, of all the things you guys. For me, personally, this was the most stressful. So what happened was we had freezing temps, and we get this advice to let the faucets drip. And so Stuart was like, okay, the first night we were there, he was like, okay, you know, let's do the drip of the faucet so the pipes don't freeze.
So it was 21 degrees that night.
Yeah, and so then we got other advice from the other guy.
Well, the second night it was only 31 degrees, so I thought, well, I'm going to leave the tank closed.
Yes.
So Lisa got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and decided it would be a great idea.
I thought, well, Stuart didn't turn the water faucets on because we need to let him drip, so I turned both the bathroom faucets on. Mm-hmm. And I thought, well, you know, to be safe than sorry, let's do it. And we woke up to a flood.
Because the grey tank, so you've got a freshwater tank, you've got a grey tank, which is basically your dish water goes into the grey tank, and then you've got a black tank, which includes all the poop and stuff. So the grey tank overfilled, there's no safety valve, now we know there's no safety valve, and the water came up through the shower and then went tipping out into the rig. So I mean,
luckily the rig wasn't really flat.
Perfectly level.
It wasn't level. So the water went to one side of the rig, kind of thank God, because if it was level, it would have flooded the bedroom. And the only part was it flooded the carpet side. We have this little strip of carpet that goes under the refrigerator. It goes under one of the beds. It goes under... Okay. It flooded. And with me, I don't want mold. And I'm worried like a mold.
But we fixed it.
Well,
we dried it out.
We did.
And we broke a heater into the bargain. Because we had a heater, like a space heater. And I think we overpowered it.
So we pulled up one of the...
so that died too.
Yeah, what was it? With the beds?
The bed recliner.
Yeah, we popped it up, put the heater underneath, made sure the heater with the hot, our heater was...
Anyway, it's all dry now. It's all good.
Yeah.
And what was the next disaster?
So that was...
We had to go get propane because we have a giant propane tank, but because it was so cold, our rig is running on propane heat. So we took we disconnected everything, we drove off, we got propane, we came back, and bringing the rig back into the site.
Oh, you guys, this would have been comical if anybody would have found this on a YouTube. You would have busted out.
I decided that I wanted I had already destroyed the left side of the rig. I decided that I wanted to destroy the right side of the rig. So there was a tree stump close by that I didn't see. Lisa's on the left side. I'm looking at the left side, and I'm kind of coming around, and so we have another beautiful ding now on the right side of the rig.
What it was.
These are movable objects. They just won't move.
No, the thing is we had walkie-talkies. And the guy that we got, what
It
was
was another
it?
waste of money.
No.
The lesson guy told
the
us you don't
lesson
need
guy.
walkie-talkies.
Oh, you don't need walkie-talkies. So the comical thing
So you don't need walkie-talkies if you've got like hundreds of acres of space around you and you only need to come in from one side.
So Stuart had to maneuver between all this brush and these trees, and so what the comical part was, I'm in the back of the rig and I'm running to the front of the rig. Stuart, don't do this. Turn here. I'm running to the back of the rig, the front of the rig, the side of the rig, the da-da-da.
For
And then
you,
all of a
for anybody, for our 27 subscribers who decide they might want to be go full-time RVing, you need the walkie-talkies.
You need the walkie.
The guy told us we have the walkie-talkies, but this expert told us no, you don't need walkie-talkies. Well, actually, you do.
So I was like a maniac woman. I mean, if somebody would have saw me, I was like running up, and our rig is, what, 40 feet. So I'm running up, Stuart, no.
And they're slippers.
Back up, you know, and I hear the worst sound.
It's like,
and stop, Stuart.
yeah, screw
Maybe
it.
we could show you it.
Well, maybe one day we'll have all that shit fixed.
Yeah.
And the cats have also torn up our leather seats already.
Well,
so we're
I
turning.
mean, I feel like
we're,
why-
we're becoming white trailer trash day by day. So our perfectly pristine captain's chairs, leather, pure beautiful Tiffin leather, are now all dug up by the cats.
No,
So
it's not that bad.
It is
It's not that bad. We're
It's
gonna
that bad.
take no.
All right, what else have you got?
So anyway, but
What we talked
well,
about?
I
The
don't
flood.
know if anybody's
the
ever
flood,
gonna
the
follow
flood,
us.
the water heater. Well, it's all good stuff. The flood, the water heater, the washing machine, and the
Well, we did
dryer
think
are
we
working.
lost Maxwell.
The dryer was working, but but she said it's making a funny noise, so I've yet to investigate.
So
what's
anyway,
going-
and then
so Maximus, yeah, I'm out at the store buying something, and Lisa calls me, "I've lost Maximus," and I was like, "Well, I'm at the store. What do you want me to do about it?" And it turned out he wasn't lost.
well, again, you panic, you know, because I got the cat food out, you know, and he wasn't showing up, and all of a sudden I see his cute little head pop up. But Stuart was like, "You blame me for losing Maximus?" I go, "Well, I was watching the door." So the cats are a major issue, like we want to protect them and stuff, you know.
Cats are having a great time. They have no issues, no stress, no strains. They're all
Yes.
good. It's us that we're going through the.
Well,
through the
I
roof
want to
here.
tell you.
All right, what were you going to tell us?
Well, I was just gonna say that I think
what are you going to
it's
tell
gonna-
our fans?
Well, I think it's going to be up from here, you guys. I think we went over some major hurdles. If it wasn't for the cold weather, I think it would have been a lot easier. But now, look at Texas. It's going to be 70s this week, and we got this beautiful site.
Losing air on a tire, by the way, coming here, I could see that one of the tires is down, and again.
Yeah.
And when we pulled in, I checked it, and it looks like the valve stem is loose. So it looks like just driving down the road, the inner tire valve stems are shaking themselves loose. So I tightened it up again, pumped the air into the tires. So that's another. Luckily,
So
we
hi,
didn't-
Don. Hi, Don. I know you're going to have fun. Is your name Don too?
Jim.
Oh no, I'm not talking to you.
No, the guy behind you. His name's Don.
No, I'm talking about your friend Don because he's watching.
Oh, Don.
Yeah. So hi, Don. I know you're thinking, oh,
Jim,
what did
no, Jim.
what did
Jim.
Stuart
That's
and-
Jim. He's
yeah,
behind
yeah,
you.
Jim's
What have
in
you got?
back of
What
us.
have you got here?
Well, just that maybe we can show them our site because I think
But
we're
have we
done.
finished everything?
I think so. We got.
It doesn't sound like that much of a disaster, really. Okay, what I'm going to do again is I'm going to pick up the tripod.
Yeah, we want to show you this site. It's
And-
really beautiful.
And we'll just do a quick zoom around
Yeah.
and show you. And we got a leaking propane tank too. That's another
Well,
issue.
that's a
All right,
minor
so here we
thing.
go. 13 minutes. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, we're about.
All right, so I'm just going to pick up the tripod and
Yeah. So anyway,
The
you want
lake-
to go back there and show our site, or just right here? Show the campfire.
the campfire is here.
Show them.
Oh, I'm walking with the tripod.
Okay, wait. We got a beautiful little spot here by the lake. We can go down
There's-
and sit at the lake.
There's the lake. We're not going to go down there though. Okay, not right now. There's beautiful Lisa.
Show our campsite.
And here's the campsite with
Show
the
'em the
sun
rig.
there, and here's
And that's the clubhouse.
yeah, it's the clubhouse over there. Oh, and so let me just show you yesterday's damage, or 2 days ago. Oh, take that off, babe. Take that off.
This is funny.
I broke that yesterday with my head. I was putting something in that basement cabinet there, and I lifted my
Right
head up
here.
and I smacked my nut right on there and broke that off. There was the damage from the return from propane trip. Nice little scratchy poo.
Is that the one with the tree stump?
Yeah, that was the tree stump that didn't move. There's the leaking propane tank. That's another story.
Yeah, we'll take that back. Oh, we had a little issue with the car caddy today, but.
And here's the other side of the rig. And here's our pooper scooper.
It's called the Stinky Slinky.
And there's the damage. I showed you that the other day, but that's the damage from the
first day.
The fight I had with the truck at the truck stop in Florida. And here's our power thing and our water thing. And we're coming back around the rig, and I'm going to place this back down again. And here's our little fire pit. We're going to grill in a minute. We thought we were going to
collapse tonight.
We thought we were having steak at 2 o'clock today, but now it's like 5 or 6 or something. Okay, baby.
Anyway.
So I'm going to put it back down here, and then hopefully we can say adios. Okay. All right. So here we are.
Yeah,
Texans.
so thanks for your prayers. I
Yeehaw.
think it's going to be, I think things are looking up. Are they?
Thanks for your prayers. Did you ask anybody?
Oh, did you talk about you know what you didn't say is you didn't talk about we finally got the warranty. Or did you say that last week?
No, I didn't. We bought the extended warranty, another $10,000.
No, I think maybe you shared that
Because if I shared it last time, I'm sharing it again.
Just so we want to, because of all these
just so
disasters.
nervous about everything we've spent. How much already? Like $18,000 already, I think, on repairs. Luckily, we had the money, but we got none left.
But we're going to go see the.
So Uncle Gordon,
Oh yeah.
if you have any money to spare, just sling it this way.
Put us in your will.
Or Uncle Don. Uncle Don.
Yeah,
too.
Don. Yeah. He's got a lot of money.
Uncle
He's
Don's
loaded.
got money. Uncle
Doug,
Gordon's got money. Uncle Doug. Uncle Dougie. If you want to sponsor us for that trip. Anyway, we're going to wrap up. I am going into the office tomorrow, and I think it's another 2-hour drive roughly each way. I was hoping to be relaxed by 5 o'clock, but I'm probably going to be.
But we're going to go barbecue right now. We're
gonna
hungry.
barbecue,
We
we're gonna
haven't
have
eaten
some
all day.
steak.
Have you eaten anything
Not a
all
thing,
day?
not a
No.
thing.
And it's like 6 o'clock tonight.
No, I think. Is it really? All right, guys.
Okay, God
Subscribers.
bless. Thank
Hey,
you.
hit the like button if there is one. Don't know if there is one. Hit the like, hit subscribe.
Thumbs up.
And
like.
1,000 Trails. Oh, some guy complained about the road. Did we mention that?
No.
Coming in, we thought it was fine. Some guy on Facebook said the road coming
don't
in
come
is
in.
a
It's
disaster.
the worst road.
It was actually fine.
Potholes, but it was great. It's nice here.
This is a beautiful spot, except the 45-degree site, and it's really not 45. But I tell you what.
You mean it's not level?
Yeah. Did I show that? You maybe saw the wood on the tire. Maybe you didn't. I had to put
don't
wood
go
under
there.
the tires to level the thing. But anyway, we got it leveled. All right.
Okay. God
Bye,
bless.
everyone.
Thank
God bless.
you.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Hopefully.